Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
This is what Gilgeous-Alexander does. He attacks you relentlessly.
Pass to Beekman. Will it go? And again, it's the Nets missing.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection. Two teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Lou Dort. That's his first foul of the game.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Quarter two and about 2 minutes in. And that's a foul called on Isaiah Hartenstein. That's his first foul.
14 foul.
Here's Beekman. And he comes up with a bucket.
There's some easy offense there. Keep finding looks in that area, and their shooting percentages tonight are going to be off the charts.
Here's Hartenstein. Dort for three. Fires in the triple. So Dort's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, if you're looking for a 3-and-D player, Dort plays D, and there's your three.
From undrafted to a key rotational player, Lou Dort's story is definitely inspirational for him.
This guy has worked so hard to make himself into an NBA player. But I will tell you this, B.A., he's never not believed that he wasn't one. And Luguentz Dort continues to make improvements, and the guys on the team love the way he approaches it.
And then I made my bedroom. Sitting back thinking got too much headroom. Thinking about my relationships that didn't even last. What I didn't get out of them, I swear that I'm trying to get it up about you. You let me go and now I feel so light blue. I'm by myself and I'm just staring at the red moon. I'm by myself and I'm just staring at the red moon. Change like seasons. You tell me that you leave on. You go right now, then I ain't breathe on. She's on my mind all the time. I must be blind, I can't even read the signs. She said stop crying and get used to the try.
I'm Brian Anderson. With me tonight, Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, with Allie LaForce joining us courtside. Here we go. And the Grizzlies start out with the ball. Jackson outside. No good with the triple.
Well, so much can be said about Jaren Jackson Jr.'s versatility, but I'd like to praise his team-first mindset. If the dirty work needs doing, he's got it, as long as it helps his team get the win.
You see the body control that Garland has, takes on the defender, gets hit, adjusts, and finishes. It's just a work of art.
That's a look he couldn't pass up. He just couldn't get it to go.
And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. Grant, looking at these two teams, my attention is drawn to the front court matchup.
Oh, yeah, this should be a battle on the baseline. Great to watch skilled bigs trade blows and show off what they can do down low.
The drive by Bane. Here's Edey. Over Hunter. And good as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. And here comes Cleveland. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Shoots from the baseline. That's good on the jumper.
Showing off his skills as a shooter. Mitchell knocking down that mid-range low.
And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul of the game. Cavaliers on D. It's a three-point game. And then Morant with the jam.
Ooh, as usual, Morant bringing down the house.
Pass to Mitchell. Out to Garland. And Grant, when you look at Darius Garland, he has a very polished offensive game.
Absolutely. He's great at creating for himself, but also knows when to get others involved. He can score from anywhere, and he works incredibly hard on his craft.
And I love watching Garland mature into a leader. And you know what? He is not done yet.
And he's going for the lob. Ooh, it's stolen. Here's Wells. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
You don't expect this from Jackson Jr. He catches him by surprise by passing it.
Outside Hunter. Mobley, right side. A rebound by Jackson. From deep, Bane. Pure from three-point range.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Outside Mitchell. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Bane. And he bangs it home with one hand.
And he just punches home the one-hand finish.
Hey, 2 points the easy way. And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Now Garland. He's got 5. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Garland. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
I was able to talk with Kenny Atkinson for a minute. They were concerned with Jaren Jackson Jr. on both ends of the floor. Coach saying defensively, Triple J covers so much space, a blocking machine. And on the other side of the ball, Jaren has serious skill for a man of his size. He's a tough game plan for us. Jaren Jackson Jr., a two-way menace. Brian?
Allie, thank you.
The nice touch from the interior. Mobley looks very comfortable shooting from there.
Well, the recent success of the Cavs has centered around their defense, RJ.
Well, if you want a chance to contend, you're going to have to be able to defend. Their coach embodies that, and so does their personnel, specifically their front court. Hitting them right back. Garland fires off the three-point answer.
Pass to Wells. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Left side, Strus. Out to Mobley. Garland with the ball. Fires from deep. Offensive board. On the wing, Strus. Here's Mobley. The rebound by Jackson. Memphis leading by 4. Here's Bane. Strus grabs the miss.
Almost too wide open there. That's like a warm-up jumper for him.
And the shot is good by Garland.
Just slicing his way to the rack. This man is so crafty. I love it when Garland takes charge like this.
And there's the foul. It's going to belong to Darius Garland. That's his first foul.
Substitution for your captain.
52 seconds left in the first. And you think about the fearlessness of Ja Morant and how he attacks, even as a smaller player. RJ, you got any comparisons?
I would say AI, but AI was more of a two-guard, even though he was a couple inches shorter, but definitely similarities of how they attack the paint with fearlessness.
After 3 straight playoff appearances, the Grizzlies sadly missed the postseason in 2024, Grant.
You know, really, by no fault of their own, BA. Injuries ruined what fans were hoping would be a big year for them. You know, it just goes to show there's no safe bets in this league.
Now here's Jackson. Yet to see a basket. Here's Bane. Outside for Moran. 3-pointer. The rebound by Allen. And so it's Allen who brings up the ball for the Cavaliers. They trail by 6. Here's Jerome. Oh, and Jackson with the block.
Putting that 7'5" wingspan to use. Jackson with great timing on the rejection.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Grizzlies.
Grizzlies ball.
There's 10 seconds left in the opening quarter. And he'll take his 3rd and 4th free throws of the night.
14 foul.
The first one falls.
2 shots.
And Morant drops them both. And Cleveland has possession. 8-point game. And stolen by Morant. Here's Wells. No good. Misses at the buzzer. Well, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. It's the Grizzlies. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Grizzlies.
So far, they've shown a terrific work ethic in transition, pushing the pace whenever possible and getting out ahead of the defense to score.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Grizzlies great Marc Gasol last season retiring from basketball. He embraced the city of Memphis. He said, quote, "I think a player has to feel that it's their city and they have to fight for it. You play with a different mindset when you do that. To me, winning was the most important thing."
And they did a lot of winning, Allie. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And Grant, we know the importance of the veteran leaders on a team, but not every vet wants to accept the mentorship role.
Very true, BA. In your later years, that role becomes a blend of playing and kind of coaching. Not everyone is cut out for that.
Richard, every team wants 3-point shooters and rim protection. Jaren Jackson Jr. gives you both.
Oh, he is the prototypical big man. He's Defensive Player of the Year. He's led the league in blocks on multiple occasions, and he can stretch the floor and shoot threes.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And that one falls for Jackson. RJ, the Cavs breaking ground on a new practice facility set to open in 2027.
Situated on the Cuyahoga River, it will be 4 times larger than the existing one. And let me tell you this, the existing one was state-of-the-art, and it continues to rejuvenate what we're seeing in downtown Cleveland. Shout out to the Cavaliers.
And timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Making a change here. Memphis leading by 9. Pass to Edey. Back to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
We talk about Jackson's elite shooting for a big, but this is the other thing that he can do when his mindset is to attack.
Morant, no good.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Outside Garland. Beyond the arc. Gets the 3 ball to go. Garland's got 13.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
Back to Jackson. Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
A tough cover. Jackson has a ton of post work. He can go over either shoulder or face up.
Out of bounds. It'll be Memphis's ball.
Yet another miscalculation. They are really their own worst enemy right now. It's why they find themselves way behind.
Pass to Wells. Jackson surveying the D. The Cavaliers pull it in.
Hey, look, I'm not going to lie here. That's a shot that he needs to be making. There are no excuses.
Memphis leading by 10. The open shot, Morant. And that bucket makes him 4 for 7 today. Good production.
What I love about Morant is that he understands his strengths on offense, which is why he is so efficient.
And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He wants to review the game plan. Here's Garland. He's got 13. The baseline J. And it's Bane with the rebound. And so it's Bane who brings up the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. And that one's good. 7 points in the game.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
And down it goes. Jam that one home.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Here's Garland. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in. Garland's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Shaping up to be a nice night from Garland. And his offensive energy right now, the team should be pretty excited.
Well, you talk about an anchor for this defense. Richard Jarrett Allen is that.
It's hard to find a big man who can move and eat up space like Allen. He's a great shot blocker that can also move his feet on the perimeter and guard in isolation. But a difference maker at the rim, that is where he's at his best.
Edey for 3. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
And it's because they're not playing in a rush. They're just letting their shots come naturally within the flow of the offense.
Outside Garland. Another miss by Garland. And here's Memphis. They're on a 15-5 run. Here's Wells. 7 points in the game. Outside Morant. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Bane. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. And guess what? Mission accomplished.
Oh, yeah, they're doing a terrific job not giving this hostile crowd anything to cheer about.
The electric Ja Morant. High-flying, fast, fearless. Where's that mentality come from, RJ?
There is just a fearlessness like you mentioned. Most players, you just have that mindset. You don't care. You're going to attack the rim. Doesn't matter if you could potentially get hurt. You are going to take off. That mindset is a level of aggressiveness that only Ja Morant possesses.
Wells. Good. And the setup by Morant. Wells has got 10.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
And we've got a timeout from Taylor Jenkins. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here.
Substitution on the court.
Memphis leading by 21. Kicks it out to Kennard. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Fires the three. Mitchell misses.
Cleveland foul. Donovan Mitchell, his second, third team foul. At the line for the Grizzlies.
First one falls for him.
Taking 2 shots.
Good on both. Now here's Garland. Good if it goes. And so it's Memphis. They have a confident 20-point lead right now. A big difference in shooting percentages. That's why they lead. Back after this. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Cavaliers trail by 20. For all the adversity Memphis faced last season, Richard, there were some silver linings.
BA, they had a lot of talented young players get more minutes than they might have otherwise due to the injuries. And there is nothing more valuable than experience.
Darius Garland, his third, first team foul.
Here's Pippen. Aldama outside. Lets the three fly. Cavaliers with a rebound.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Got a hand on it. Here's Pippen. Kennard, left side. Off the mark there with a three. And here comes Cleveland, trailing by 17. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Evan Mobley was the 3rd overall pick in 2021, and his teammate Donovan Mitchell said about him, "It's crazy, and I don't mean this in a bad way, but I don't think he really understands how good he can be. He can take us to a completely different level. I personally believe that he can be a top 5 player in this league." Brian, high praise for his teammate.
Indeed it is. Good stuff, Allie. Memphis leading by 17. And there's the foul. It's going to belong to Darius Garland. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
Coming onto the floor for your Cavaliers, number 2.
And we've got a timeout from Taylor Jenkins. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
Yeah, coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
I'm sure all of the above is in order, and you can never be too content.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Pass to Pippen. Shot from the mid-range. Mobley grabs the board. And Mobley has got the ball here for Cleveland. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Here's Jerome. Takes it inside, and he gets that one. Jerome's got his first points of the game.
If they're going to want to close the gap, they're going to need to start running more sets through him. Let your stars lead the way. Come on.
Pass to Pippen. Kicks it out to Kennard. From outside the arc. He drops it from range. And the Grizzlies lead by 18.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
The three from Mitchell connects from downtown. Mitchell's got 5.
Wanting the ball there. Mitchell getting those 3 points back.
Knocked away. Aldama outside. From the arc. No good there.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
To the middle. Outside Mitchell. From downtown. The rebound by Jackson.
Man, there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
Shooting for Memphis, Luke Kennard at the line for one.
And that one misses. Grant, the Cavs making the playoffs the last 2 years. A big deal in Cleveland.
Well, outside of years with LeBron on the roster, they hadn't made the postseason since 1998. But this group of Cavaliers are making their own history now.
Here's Pippen. And it's in there.
No settling for an outside shot there. They went right to the hoop.
Cavaliers trail by 17. Here's Jerome. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Jerome's got 4 points in the quarter.
Love to see him inside passing like this, as well as guys being on the same page.
Jackson surveying the D. And the layup falls. .125 left to play in the third quarter here. Pass to Allen. From 7 feet away. Huff pulls it in.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Cavaliers Houston.
Both teams making some changes here. Cavaliers trail by 19. Garland for three. Buries it from three. Garland's got 26.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Outside Hunter. Here's Mitchell. It's rebounded by Memphis. Earlier they held a 23-point lead. Pass to Edey. Outside for Morant. Sinks the tray. Morant's got 15 points.
In motion, Morant's shooting ability is solid, but when he's this set up, it's outstanding.
Memphis leading by 19. And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his third foul of the game.
14 foul.
Here's Morant. He's got 15. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
His fourth.
Man, good whistle there.
First free throw is good.
Shooting for Memphis, Edey.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Stolen by Jackson. Pass to Bane. One second left. And it's in! Oh! Nails the buzzer beater! Are you kidding?
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
He didn't even look.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. And so it's Morant who brings up the ball for the Grizzlies. Up again. And it's Thor with a rebound. Edey uses the glass to finish the layup.
And there he is. I mean, attacking the boards, converting off the misses. I mean, trying to do everything he can to secure this W.
Always giving max effort on the glass, taking everything they'll give him.
Here's Morant. The rebound by Garland. And here's Strus outside. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland.
He's the last guy you want to leave alone on the perimeter.
Some room here for Bane. Wasted no time with that shot, but it's off the mark. The Cavaliers trail by 21. Back to Strus. Pass to Garland. 3-pointer. It's rebounded by Memphis.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Morant into the lane. Oh, there's Morant with the